Is Joanna online? Joanna. Good evening, Joanna. Mariana, Ivania, Joanna. Yes, tell me, Lamula. Fine. Mariana, is Mariana online? Is it your birthday today? Happy birthday, Mariana. You want to attend? Okay. So when are you celebrating your birthday? 9:30. Wait, Joanna or Ivania, can somebody text Adya students? Adya, Charisha, they're going to attend. Okay, we'll start. Fine, just ignore. We'll start. Look at the screen. Is Lemil online? See, yesterday we solved the students. What is the third question? All of you will respond. Unmute the call and respond. Ninth main, third one. Is Adya online? Can you respond, Adya? Unmute. No, you just logged in and if you leave the meeting. Okay. Now, how many times to call out? Okay, was Cherisha there yesterday? Adya, Cherisha, both of you were there, right? Yeah, good evening, Cherisha. Okay, look at the students. Ninth main, fine, fine. Ninth main, third part. If 185 centimeter is considered as tall boys, where is 185 centimeter? Where have we taken height? X axis or y axis? You have taken it in the respond. X axis, right? Height. So what is given here? 150, 158 centimeters. Okay, 158. Now 158. There is only 155 and 160 students. If you want 158, after 155, from 155 to 160, how many small lines are there, students? In each box, how many small lines? 10 lines. 10 line is equals to how many centimeters? 10 line is equals to 5 centimeters. So one line is equal to 0.5. So if I yeah, so 155 plus, if I want 158, 155 plus, multiply this 3 with 0.5, which is you have to divide, student. Divide by 0.5. How do you divide by 0.5? See, each line is 0.5, students. Each line is 0.5. Okay, look here. Each line is 0.5, which means 158 plus we have 155 plus 3 will give 158. So this three lines, if each line is 0.5, we need to plot. We need three lines, three value, three. Okay. So take 0.3 divided by 0.5. How do you remove decimal? When you remove decimal, with what you have to multiply? Respond. With what you have to divide? No, no, no. This 0.5 have to divide it by 10, right? to remove the decimal. So that is 5 by. Okay, let me explain like this. Okay, students, 158. 158. We need to mark 158. 158 lies between 150 and 160. We don't know exactly. So 155 plus how many lines? So 155 plus, you need three values, three. Okay, we need three. If each is 0.5, one line is 0.5, we need three. If one line is 0.5, we need to mark three values. So this will be, just a minute. This is how we have to mark. 3 divided by 0.5. How much is 0.5? If you remove the decimal, what do you get? Response, students, you write 5 by 10. So the 10 gets multiplied in the numerator. 3 ones are, 3 twos are. 3 twos are how many lines? 6 lines. After 55, how many lines I have to mark? 6 lines. Not 3 lines, just double it. Just double it. 6 lines. So 155 plus 6 line. All of you will complete this last concept. We'll try the next one. 155 plus, not 158 is for the sixth line. After 155, there's a middle line. After 5 lines, sixth line. Draw a straight line towards top like this. Except Q1, Q2, Q3, other values we start from the y-axis, not from the x-axis. Then wherever it goes, just draw a line, students. I'm getting around 50 or 51. The answer is 51. I mean, not 51, it is touching 51. Now, what have they asked here? Find the number of boys in the class who are tall, taller or lesser. If you respond, all of you all. If 158 centimeter is considered as tall, find the number of boys in the class who are tall. Total, how many boys are there, students? Look at number of boys. What's the highest value? See, minus this 51, whatever value we have. So how many boys are tall? 9 boys. So 9 boys height is above 151. Answer is 9. Even in the textbook, it is 9, students. Is it clear? All of you understood this? Third answer? Respond. Yeah, look at this arrow. It's going in the opposite direction because we calculate here and it is 51. So answer is not 51. Total boys are 60. 60 minus 51, 9 is the answer. So write it. Don't write it like this. Write it step by step. After the table, this table is anyhow done. Write the first question, second, third question. Look, I'll read again. The first question is median. I'll just quickly tell you how to do the first and second. How do you solve the first one, students? If you want to find median, what you have to plot first? N divided by 2. N value is 60. 60 divided by 2 is 30. We have to take from x-axis. Can you see x-axis 30 line? All of you will respond. Where does it touch, students? In between 155 and 145 and 150. Each line is 0.5. So it is one line less than 150. It is 149.5. 149.5 is the answer. Or you can write even 149. Yes, completed. We'll try the next one. First question like this. So answer, median is equals to 149, and that 149 is in centimeters. Next, second question. Lower quartile, upper quartile. They've asked us to find lower quartile. The formula for lower quartile is n divided by 4. N is the 60. 60 divided by 4 is 15. Look, 15. So in y-axis, whether it is median, lower quartile, upper quartile, everything we take from y-axis, students. Look at 15, the yellow line. I'll let it as Q1. This is Q2. So it is touching. After 145, there are two lines. Each line is 0.5. So it is 146. So each line is 0.5. Two lines meaning 2 into 0.5. 0.5 is 5 divided by 10. Ones are, twos are. 2 and 2 it get cancelled. 1 centimeters. After 145 plus 1, 146. The answer is 146. Is it clear? Shall we try the next one? All of you will respond. Next question, students. First, write. I want you to write the cumulative frequency. Construct ogive graph. Let us try this. See, eighth question, they have given all the calculation. 2016. Enough. We will just solve this 2016 question. Try the eighth one, students. All of you will try the eighth one. Is it continuous or discontinuous? What are the values given? Continuous or discontinuous? Respond, all of you all. Eighth question. Continuous. 0 to 10. Yes. 10 to 20. 20 to 30. 40. 40, 50, 60. Write number of shooters. For ogive graph, students, look here. Stop writing. What are the questions they have asked us? All of you respond, students. What are the questions they have asked? Median and for interquartile. For interquartile, what is the formula of Q3? You have to find Q3 minus Q1. You have to find Q3 and Q1. Next, number of shooters who obtained more than 85%. I'll teach this. All of you draw cumulative frequency, construct ogive graph. Be quick. Enough. Next, after break, we'll start with mode. Just 4 questions enough. Same concept, student. You just look at all the question, median, interquartile, above, and value range. So most important part is you have to find the cumulative and draw the ogive graph correctly. Correct value for ogive graph. Yeah, tell me the value, students. What is cumulative frequency? Tell me later if it is correct. You can proceed with the ogive graph. All of you will rest 9. Okay, 22. Hmm. Next 42. Hmm. Then yes, quick. Keep telling the values 98, 100, 120. Next. Hmm. Come on, students, be quick. 1, 150, 160. What do you take this number as? This is equals to n, right? Now tell me what are the values you have to take to construct ogive graph. Very good. Upper limit and cumulative. Start. Be quick, students. Start constructing ogive. Before that, have they given any scale in the question? Have they given any scale? According to that, you have to solve. What is given? Take 2 centimeter is equals to how much? See, this is a 2 centimeter graph. That means one box is 2 centimeter. One box. All of you will respond, students. 2 centimeter is equals to how many score? No, no. Here, what is given? 10 score. And 2 centimeter is equal to how many shooters? 20 shooters in the which axis? Y axis, right? So what you have to do here? 20. Next. What is given? Sorry, not 20. 10 or 20. What is given here? 10 scores, right? Score should be in the x-axis. Number of shooters should be in the y-axis, student. This is scores. What is the scores? Okay, scores and number of shooters. So start from 10. All of you 0, 10. If you take 20, it is not possible because it starts from 10. Wait, first count whether till 100 will it fit here, students. Look here, stop writing 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Are we getting 100 value here? All of you will respond. So what should I do? What should I do? I have to start the graph from the beginning, from the first line, right? Start constructing, students. Be quick. Once you get ogive graph correctly, easy. The other questions are very easy to solve. Be quick. Naomi, did you understand yesterday's concept? Okay, start this calculation, Naomi. We are solving the eighth question. What is given in the eighth question? Shooter and number of scores and number of shooter. Eighth question. What do we need to find? Oh, for this, no. What is required? Ogive graph is required, right? Okay, where is it given? Correct. For ogive graph, what is required? Upper limit. Upper limit and take upper limit, lower limit. It will give you 0 and sum. Cumulative frequency. Tanishka, why were you absent yesterday? When recording also you didn't watch. So I don't know. Just continue, Tanishka. Just continue. Anyway, you attended first class, right? Look at eighth question. We are solving the eighth one. Going from reverse order, yesterday completed 2. You have to draw ogive graph. For ogive graph, cumulative frequency. Be quick, both of you, Naomi and Tanishka. Just draw the students. Okay, you are up to 160 is given. Each box, how much should I take, students? What is given in the question? In y-axis, what you have to take? One box is equals to how many centimeters? How many shooters? 20. So start from 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160. 160 is enough. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160. Correct. All of you will plot till here. Once again, I'll teach students. Once again, the first two steps I'll teach. You all can do the remaining. Only the first two questions are important. Okay, important in the sense if you understand those first two, the third one is very easy to solve. Third part of the question. Cherisha done. Adia, Cherisha, Joanna. Okay, Naomi, Mariana, Lemula done. Completed. Done, right? Okay, look here. Naomi, not Naomi, Ivania done. Okay, look at this, students. Naomi, Tanishka, write it later. First thing, whenever OJ, what is the question, students? They'll give you the table, right? You'll have two values. Make sure the values are continuous. Can you see scores? 0 to 10, 10 to 20. Is it continuous? Respond. First step. So first step is clear. Second step. What they have asked us to find? Mean or median? Median. For median, we always arrange in ascending order, student. Ascending order and solve. But here, in order to find mean, they asked us to find ogive graph first. Ogive. Okay, second line. I marked it. In order to find ogive graph, you need cumulative frequency. Right? So first check whether it's in continuous. If it is not continuous, look here, I'll tell you. If it is not continuous, you'll get 0, 10, 11, 20, 21, 30. How do you make it continuous, students? What's the concept we use? Be quick, all of you. How do you make this continuous? Minus 0.5, you get minus 0.52. Respond. For 10, what do you get? All of you will respond. Unmute the call and respond, students. How do you make it continuous? 10.5. Next, 11 you minus 0.5. You get 10.52. Then we have 20.52, 30.5. Other than that, everything is same. Cumulative frequency, frequency, both are same. Only thing is for continuous minus it, students. Then what is the upper limit here? In graph, what do we take? In graph, you're supposed to see, if this is the graph, you should start from 0. So 0.5 will lie outside. This will become 0.5. The other one will become 10.5. Next, 20.5. Is this clear? All of you understood? What are the upper limits here? You would have taken 10.5 and 9. Next, we have to take 20.5 and which is the other cumulative frequency? 22. Other things are same, students. Other things are same. We don't have such question in textbook. There's one in worked out example. I'll give it for test. So this is how you convert. You convert and do. So first step is done. You draw the tree table. Next, graph. When it comes to graph, always check the values what they give. They would have definitely given scale. If they don't give scale, you can take. You can take according to the values that even that I have taught. Okay, to make the values to keep it within the graph, what kind of value is required? I have taught you how to take the values. Now, what scale is given here? Usually in this box, which one we plot in x-axis and which is y-axis, students? In this 3 column, which is x-axis? First column. Very good. Y-axis is the third column. So x-axis what they've given? Take 2 centimeter. 2 centimeter is nothing but one box. Take one box as how much? How many score? 10 scores. What about y-axis, students? Take one box as how many shooters? 20 shooters. Can you see? That is what you have taken. X-axis 10, y-axis 20, right? Even if this is not given, students, you have to think. If I take 10, 20, 30, is it possible? What is the highest number we have here? N value in cumulative frequency. Highest is? If I take 10, 20, 30, will it come up to 160 in this graph? No. So you should think. Okay, you should think about that. And whenever scale is given, you don't have to write the scale because it is already mentioned. Fine? Don't write scale here. You're not supposed to write scale. Second point is done. Third point. They will definitely ask you median question. First thing, they'll definitely ask you median. After solving, once you write that graph, always in cumulative frequency, always take the last value 160. N is equals to 160. Now, first thing, divide n by 2. What do you get? 160 divided by 2 is? Respond all of you all. 160 divided by 2 is? 80. Start with this. Any question, students, any question when it comes to ogive graph and median, start like this. Next, 80. Start from 80. Look here. Ogive graph, n value, okay, that is Q2 median, Q1 lower quartile, Q3 upper quartile. All this you have to start in y-axis. Remember this, y-axis. Whatever value you get, start from the y-axis. Okay, what do you mean by that? What is that y-axis? Now see, we have n divided by 2. You have 80. Where is 80? It is both in x-axis and y-axis, right? Look at 80, students. Is it there both in x-axis and y-axis? But what we do is, n value should always be started from the y-axis. Look here. Okay, before that I forgot. Oh, we have to complete the ogive graph. Tell me what are the values? How do I complete ogive graph here? I should take 10 and 9, right? 10 and 9. In x-axis, 10 is correct. In y-axis, where does 9 lie, students? Where does 9 lie? Respond all of you. Where does 9 lie? 0 and 20. Now the calculation is important. Look here. 0 to 20, how many small lines are there in one box? How many small lines? 10 lines. 10 lines is equals to how many value? How many shooters? 20. Then one line is equal to, divide this 10. One line is equals to 2 shooters. Very good. 2 shooters. Now we need 9 students. 9. Just divide this 9 by 2. How much is 9 by 2? See, 2 is fixed. All of you will remember 2. One line is equals to how many shooters? Tell me, one line is equals to how many shooters? 2 shooters, right? Let me keep this 2. First calculate that. Because we have taken everything double, students. That's the reason. Look, all the values in y-axis is double. 20, 40, 60. If it is double, definitely it is 2. Now, first 9. Take 9 divided by 2. What's the answer? 4.5. So from 0 count 4.5 lines, not 5, exactly 4.5 lines. Can you see the point where I've plotted? Respond all of you all. Is this clear? Next, for 20, what is the value, students? For 20 it is? See, plotting ogive graph is only tough. Concentrate. For 20, what is the value? 22. For 22, how do I split this 22, students? I can write it as what is there in y-axis? 20 plus 2. Divide this 2 by this 2. What do you get? So it is not 22, it is 20 plus 1. How much is 20 plus 1? So after 20, how many lines you have to take? One line. One line. For y-axis, x-axis, it is fine. X-axis, everything is 1. Next, tell me the next one, all of you, 42. How do you plot for 42 students in y-axis? 40 plus? Respond. 40 plus 2. Divide this 2 by 2. What is the value? 41. After 40, how many lines? One line. For 68, 60 plus 8 or 60 plus 4? Lemula, 68 is given. Take 60, divide that 8 divided by 2. You get. Hmm? So it is 60 plus 4. With full confidence, you give wrong answers. You understood the calculation, right? 60 plus 4. Count 4 lines, students. Yeah, tell me the next one. 450. What value is there? 98. 98. The doubt the plot 98. 90 plus, not 8 lines. 90 plus how many lines? If you divide this 8 by 2, where is 90? Where does 90 lie in between? 80 and 100 there. Can you see a middle line, students? Can you see a middle line? After that, how many lines you have to add extra? After that, 4. See, logically, you'll tell me if 98 is given, where does 98 lie? In between 80 and 100, there's a middle line. Middle line is 90. Is it possible to count 8 lines and mark? Doesn't it exceed more than 100? That's the logic. That's the reason we are dividing it by 2. The reason is everything is double here. We are not taking 10, 20. Whenever you take double, divide it. Simple concept. 20, 40, 60 divided by 2. So it is 80, 90 plus 4, 94. 120 is easy, students. 120 is already marked. 135. 135 you can write it as 130 plus 5. 5 divided by 2.5 divided by 2. So for 70 it is 135. After 130, 2.5 lines. In between 120 and 140 there is a middle line. What is 130? 2.5 lines. 145. After 140, 145 students. 5 divided by 2 is 2.5. So after 140 take 2.5 lines. After 140, 2.5 lines. 153, 160. Look, the graph is somewhat like this. And you should write the values like this. There is no place. So I'll just write in x-axis 100, 160. Upper value, cumulative frequency. For everything, for all the values, write upper value, cumulative frequency, students. 10, 9. Be quick. Once you get this curve, tell me, students. We'll start plotting. For this, you get 3 marks. Ogive graph and exact value, you get 3 marks. Another 2 marks is for the calculation. Okay, fine. What about others completed? Charisha done. Mariana, Charisha, Joanna, Adia. Graph is done. Okay, first thing, students. Naomi done. Tanishka, Naomi, Lemula. Shall I start the next one? Okay, for OJ, this is fixed students. Once you complete your next step, remember all the question, put the first question as n divided by 2. This is standard concept, n divided by 2. What is n value? 160 divided by 2. What's the answer? 80. Now what you'll do is, look here students, always take this, start from the y-axis, 80. Just draw a straight line. Don't draw dotted line, draw a straight line. See where it touches the yellow line. Wherever it touches the yellow line, bring it down. Bring it down. Where am I getting the value here? In between? In between what? 40 and 50. All of you are getting in between 40 and 50. Keep a scale, keep a ruler and draw the line. It should be in this direction. So this answer, whatever you get, is known as Q2 students, median. This is the median answer. So I've got 40, it lies in between 40 and 50. The answer is 45. Median is equals to 45. Score is given. For score, what is given here? Okay, 44. What's the answer they have got? Can you see here? What's the answer they have got, students? 44. See, you might get 44, 45, 46. One or two, increase and decrease. You do it properly, you'll get 44. I've got 46, 45. First concept is done. Complete this. Let me know. Once you're done, I'll do the next one. Just write this. Even in exam, just write n divided by 2, 80. Below that, median. That's it. First question is done. All of you are done? Completed? First question done. Okay. Second question, students. Remember, even in last exercise, I taught you all interquartile formula. Q3 minus. What is interquartile? Q3 minus Q1. Now look here. Second question. We need Q3 and Q1 students, alright? Interquartile range. Interquartile range is equals to Q3 minus Q1. Now, Q3 formula. What is Q3 students? Q3 formula for this graph, it is totally different. 3n divided by 4. This is the formula. And what's the formula for Q1? Q1 it is n divided by 4. Make a note of only these three formulas. For this entire graph, OJ graph question, we only these three. Make a note of these three. Median. And for median, it was n divided by 2. We took n divided by 2, we found median value. Okay. Now Q3 and Q1, we need to find Q3. What is Q3 students? 3 into what is n value? N is 160 divided by 4. 4 ones are 440. What is 40 into 3? 120. Let us keep 120 here. Find Q1. Q1 meaning is lower quartile. Q3 meaning is upper quartile. 160 divided by 4 is how much? Yes, tell me the value, students. 120 divided by 4 is 40. All of you got this? Understood? Now, just because, remember, I know most of you will do this mistake. Just because Q3 minus Q1 is given, don't write 120 minus 40, the answer is 80. This is wrong. We don't need this value, students. 120 is given, 40 is given. And what did I tell you? Whether it is mean, interquartile, median, interquartile, Q1, Q2, everything starts from the y-axis. 120. Look at 120. All of you will go to y-axis 120. From 120, draw a straight line. Where is it touching, students? Where am I getting the value? Respond all of you all. What is Q3? 60, right? Next, what is Q1? Q1 is 40. From 40, draw a straight line up to LO. LO1. Where is it touching? I'm getting around 28, I think. What is Q1, students? Q1 is 28. All of you understood this? Q1 and Q3, please respond. Any doubts? Q1 and Q3. If you want, just mention Q3 on top. Q3, Q1. So we got 60 and 28. Let us see what they've given in textbook. What is Q3, students? Fine, they've just given the direct value. Let us subtract this. What do you get? 60 minus 28. I'm getting 32. What's the answer? 60 minus 28 is 32. What's the answer given here? What have they got? Q3 60 and Q1. How much did they get Q1 as? Yeah, because mine is through this board, it is not accurate, students. This is the digital one. You plot it in the original graph, you'll get the proper answer. Is it clear? All of you understood interquartile range? How to find? Yeah, look at this calculation. See, I'll tell you what to write in exam. First thing, can you see all of you this, the one which I have marked, students? Can you see the one blue line, blue tick? Respond. The blue one? Yeah, we need this, just this. Then you don't have to write all this. Plot the graph, we need median. That's it. Then you don't have to write this. From the graph, Q1, Q3, and you show them calculation. Q1 formula is equals to n divided by 4. After this calculation, copy this part. Look here, this part. All of you will copy Q3, Q1. Quick, do one question perfectly. The other questions will be easy to solve. Interquartile. If they ask upper quartile, just 120. Mark 120. In 120, the answer is 60. The answer would have been 60. If they ask lower quartile, same, Q1. The answer would have been 29. 29 score. 29 scores. So for median, Q1, Q3, interquartile, semi-interquartile, for everything we use y-axis. We have to start from y-axis. Start from y-axis, draw a line which touches the ogive curve. The yellow one we call it as ogive curve. This entire thing is ogive graph. If you want to do this calculation in the working column, students. Working column or main column, anywhere is fine. Okay, all we need is the direct answer. You have to mention here. You have to write Q3 is equals to 120. No, not 120. What is Q3 value we got? After calculation, what's Q3, students? For 120, what line we got? 60, right? And what is Q1? In textbook, it is 29. I'll just write that. Then write it. 60 minus 29. Answer is 31. Look at this. This is how we're supposed to write. From the graph, Q1 is 29. Q3 is 60. This 29 and 60 we get after calculation from the graph. Interquartile range is 31. Is it holiday tomorrow? Do you have school or is it holiday? Okay, I'll count. So tomorrow you'll have back-to-back classes, students. I'll start at 10 o'clock tomorrow. 10 or 10:30. 10:30 to 12:30. Then again afternoon, 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock I'll start. Two classes. I'll conduct two classes tomorrow. Naomi and Tanishka, what time you'll have computers tomorrow? Computer science. Okay. And one more thing, students, see, who has taken computers here? Anyone have taken computer? Okay. How is it? How are you feeling? Is it easy or tough? I mean, moderate or tough? Because Tanishka and Naomi have joined a tuition online class that ma'am is teaching very good. They have joined recently. When did you all join, Tanishka and Naomi? 6 back. How many chapters ma'am did completed? Okay. In order to start the fourth one, you need those three chapters. 10th one. Okay. Ivani and Adya, if you all want, you can just talk to the teacher students. There's 2 months left. New chapter. Okay. Do you all know that Ivani and Adya? Respond. Both of you will respond. Adya, is Adya online? See, 2 months left, students. 2 months maximum, like crash course the teacher may teach. Instead of struggling, just attend for 2 months. You can just talk to her. Before max class, do you have any class? Do you attend any tuition? Adya and Divanya, before max? She's conducting from what time, Tanishka? From 5 to? I think 5 to 6:15 or 6:20. 5 to 6:30. 4:30 to 6:30 or 4:30 to 5:30. Okay. So if you are feeling tough, students, if you are feeling tough, you just talk to her and ask ma'am. If you want, you'll join. If not, no problem. I just told. I wanted to tell from past they're going from 2 weeks. Last week itself, every day I forget. Now just because I spoke about that, I realized. Okay, Tanishka, you send the ma'am's number to me. I'll share it to them, or you can just post it in the group. Tanish. Just post it in the group. Okay, and everything. I don't think teacher can cover everything, but at least students, instead of you all studying on your own, the teacher is experienced. Fine. So she might know what might come for 10th, or there might be some improvement. Fine. So Tanishka will share it in the group. If both of you, whoever requires tuition, you all can call up and you can talk to her. Okay. But if you'll join, let me know, Adi and Ivania, because it will be up to 6:30. Fine. Next Monday, usually every day I conduct at 6:20. I'll just start 10 minutes late. 6:30 to 8 o'clock I'll take. 1.5 hour. What about other students? Mariana, Lemula, you all have taken different subjects? Oh, okay, other subjects are fine. I heard computer is tough. Okay, just take the number and you can talk to her. Next question. Next one. All of you completed with this? Second one done? Third part, students. One more thing. What did they ask us to find here? What they have asked. Median is must. In all the questions, they'll ask you median. Next. What they have asked here. Interquartile range, right? Interquartile. If interquartile is not asked, they'll tell you to find upper quartile. What is upper quartile formula, students? Q1 or Q3 for upper quartile? Upper quartile is Q3. Same formula. What is the formula we use? 3n divided by 4. 3 into 160 divided by 4. What's the answer we got? 120. But 120 is not the answer. Mark from 120. Where is this 120 line joining, students? In x-axis, where is it touching? Where is it touching? Respond all of you all. Where is this 120 line touching in x-axis? 60, right? 60 scores. This is the answer, upper quartile. If they ask lower quartile is Q1, n divided by 4. 160 divided by 4 is 40. Can you see the 40 line from y-axis? Where is it touching? Around 29, right? So what is lower quartile value? Lower quartile is 29 shooters. 29 scores. Is this clear? All of you understood? If they ask interquartile, just minus 60 minus 29. These are the 4 types of question they ask students. Okay, these are the 4 types of question. Total, there are 5 types of question. One is median, that is n divided by 2, this concept, median. Next, Q1. Q1 formula is n by 4. Next, we have Q3, upper quartile, 3n divided by 4. Next, we have intermediate, what is it? Interquartile range. For interquartile range, Q3 minus Q1. Just find Q1 value, Q3 value in the graph, subtract it. Total 4 questions done. All of you are thorough with these 4 questions. This is fixed. Any graph, these are the 4 types of question they ask. So don't need to waste our time solving all the graph. This is enough. We have solved 4 questions. That is enough. Next, last kind of question is what matters, students. Look at last type of question, and all this, whatever I've written here, all these topics, whatever written, we always start from the y-axis. Remember this. From y-axis, you draw a line. All the blue ones, look at the blue ones. We started from the y-axis. This is the concept. Next. Apart from this, any other question given, start from the x-axis. I'll tell you. What is the last question asked, students? Tell me the last one. The number of shooters who obtained a score of how much? 85? More than 85%. More than 85. Where are scores? Number of shooters who obtained a score. Where is score? X-axis or y-axis? 85%. Where does 85% lie? In between 80 and... Now, look at the yellow line, all of you all. I have to start from the x-axis, not from y-axis, students. Start from x-axis. Draw a straight line. It's touching here. And from there, I'll just draw dotted lines because straight line is not, I'm not getting it right. Where does this dot line? Where does it lie, students? Look at the arrow. It should go in this direction. Okay, what's the value I'm getting in between 140 and? So what's the answer? 150. 150 is not the answer. They have asked more than that. Total how many values are there? Total how many shooters are there? Total how many shooters? 160 minus wherever the pen is touching 150. What's the answer, students? 10 shooters. Let us see the value what they have got. Almost same. What's the answer they got? Tell me. They got 11, right? 11. But did you understand the concept, how to solve the graph? All of you will respond yes or no. This is how you start. Apart from those 3, yellow line. Look at yellow line. I have started from the x-axis. Look at the arrow, students. I have started from the x-axis. 85. Okay, complete this. And this is the calculation. 150 is not the answer. Total value minus 150. More than. If less than is given, it is 150. Less than meaning is. Look here, stop writing. Less than is this pink line, pink one. From 0 to 150 would have been the answer. So the answer is 150 for that. But they have asked more. More is this green part. 160 minus 150 is 10. But they have got around 9 as the answer. Okay, after plotting, look at the calculation. I'll tell you what is required here. You don't have to write all these lines. The first line is not required. Second is not required. Third one and fourth one is required. Number of shooters getting a score of less than 85 is 149. Number of shooters getting more than 85 is 160 minus 149. These 2 lines are important. Copy these two and check the values what you get, students. They have got 149, I got 150. Check your values. Lemula, did you understand? Mariana Lemula? From past 2 years, they are repeating these type of questions, students. Ogive graph, median. Remember, the last question will always be in the y-axis, x-axis. You have to start from x-axis. 185 above, 185 below, 85%, 80% less than, those kind of questions. Two 2018, they have given 20. They have given two questions. 23, 24. It is different. The next exercise, mode question. They have given mode. After break, I'll teach, and tomorrow morning revision. Evening, if possible, I'll conduct a test. Okay. So Sunday, mostly Sunday or Monday, I'll be starting new chapter. Even Sunday, I'll conduct class. Yes, students, respond. All of you completed the last part. Last part is done. Write it. Just go through once. Answers, write it like this. Whatever is given in textbook, those things. I told you all what to write. Just those two lines and all those things. Take break, students. Take break up to. We'll start at 7:15. Up to 8 o'clock, I'll conduct. Joanna, did you understand? Cherisha, Joanna, Adya? These students, Naomi, Tanishka. Because the second exercise is done to enough. We have done 4 questions. Later, we'll see. I'll give questions in test and I'll make you solve them. After break, I'll be starting mode. Last concept is left, mode. Statistics is done. Any doubts still here? Ogive, median. If you have still students, there might be there might be slight confusion. Tomorrow it will get clarified. Once you start revision, I'll teach everything. What is mean, median, mode, Ogive graph, frequency, polygon, histogram, everything from the beginning. I'll teach tomorrow. I'll make you all revise. Okay, we'll continue after break. Continue at 7:15. Okay, all of you are online. Shall we start the next one? Last concept, student, mode. Mode is easier than mean and median. Mode concept is very easy. We need histogram concept. All of you remember histogram? Rectangle bars. Based on that, we solve the questions. Okay. Do you have textbook with you all of you? If you have, open page number 421, students. 431. Exercise D. So I'll teach 1 or 2 questions from the textbook itself, directly from textbook. Page 451. Open 451, all of you. 451. Adya, we have started mode, last exercise. Okay, so your statistics chapter is done today. I'll complete it today. See, the reason I'm teaching this is from textbook is for revision students. You can directly revise from textbook. This exercise is a bit easy. Okay, let's start. Read what is mode students. What is given for mode? All of them read that. Read and explain. You all have to explain it to me. What you understood. What is the meaning of mode? Tell me, any one of you all unmute and reply, students. What is given? The value around which there is the greatest concentration is called mode. Did you understand this term? Why is nobody responding? Are you there on the line? Can you all respond? Okay, get greatest constant. All this is not required. Mode is nothing but whenever they give us any value, students, data, basically data, when they give us raw data, 5, 7, 15, 2, 3, okay, again 5, 4, 5, 1, 2, 9. See, these are the raw data. It can be marks. It can be marks of 20 students. Think there are 20 or 15 students. These many students marks are given. First, arrange in ascending order. You get 1. 2 is, how many times 2 is present? Twice. How many times 3 is present, students? 3 is present? 1. 4. What about 4? 5. What about 5? 3 times, right? 5 is present 3. 7 and 7, 9, 15. Okay. In this, how do you find mean? How do you find mean? What is the formula for mean, students? When only one value is given. All of you forgot the basic sum of all observation. Very good. Divided by, very good, number of observations. Sum divided by number, that is mean when only one value is given. Next, same question, median. When only one value is given, what do you do? Count the number of terms. How many terms are there? N is equals to, response, students, n is equals to 11. 11 is order. What's the formula for n plus 1 divided by 2? 12 divided by 2, which what's not 6. Sixth term. Which is the sixth term here? 5. Is this clear? Mean and median? Same question. Look how easy mode is. Mode is nothing but which one is present more number of times? Which value? 5 is the answer. That's the reason I told you all mode concept is very simple. All this I'll make you all revise. Tomorrow in detail I'll explain everything. What is mean, median? Okay, in mean we have three concepts. In median we have two concepts. Odd number, even number, ogive graph and ogive graph. Ogive graph, you can construct both mean as well as median. Ogive graph. For Ogive graph, mode is not possible. For mode, mean, median, all these three values are connected using histogram. Histogram. This is the concept. For that, you should know Ogive. I've taught you. Just because to solve mean, median, mode, students, you should know what is Ogive graph, what is histogram. We use Ogive graph and histogram to connect all these points together, mean, median, and mode. Is this concept clear? If data is given, how to find mean, median, and mode? Is it clear, students? Shall we start with mode? Okay. The formula for mode doesn't have any formula. Mode doesn't have any formula. Arrange in ascending order. Whichever number is present greater, more number of time, that is the answer. Okay. Now look here. Next question. Table is given. Now, size of shoes. What are the sizes of shoes? Different size available from 1 to 9. In that, who's bought the maximum size? Which size is sold? Maximum 8, right? What is size 8 shoes sold? What's the answer? 7 is not the answer. What's the answer? Number of shoes sold. Can you see here? So the model shoe size is 8. I forgot to mention what they have asked is given below is the pair of shoes sold. Okay. Number of pairs sold. How many pairs are sold, students? Which one has highest pair sold? 7, right? Which number is that? 8. Is more concept clear? A simple question they might not ask. It was in 8th and 9th, or maximum for MCQ they might ask. Next, remember this concept. Mode. The relation between mode, median, and mean. Mode is equals to 3 times median divided by 2 times mean. This is the formula. Median minus mean. Make a note of this. Is it clear, students? Mode is equals to 3 times median minus mean. Empirical formula. We call it as empirical formula. Understood? They tell you to find mode. What did I tell you? There is no specific formula for mode. Only when you find median, you will be able to find mode. Only when you find mean, you will be able to find mode. So 3 into what is median formula? General formula for median is sum of observation divided by number of observation. For median. Fine. So let us use median formula. We'll find the answer. We'll substitute. You have to find mean formula, mean answer, substitute. Use this equation. Use this equation. You get mode. So mode doesn't have separate formula. Mode takes the help of median and mean. And how will you all remember this? Look here. Median is the longest word. Median. So that is first. 3 into median minus 2 into mean. Fine. Sometimes even I get confused with this number, students. I get confused. How many letters median has? Median has how many letters? 6. Yeah, 6 divided by 2, what do you get? How many letters mean has? 4 divided by 2, you get 2. Remember this. Remember trick? 3 into median. If not, you get confused whether it is 2 median minus 3 mean. In a hurry, you won't know what to write. So 3 times median minus 2 times mean. And why is it 3? Because median has 6 letters, divide by 2. Mean has 4 letters, divide by 2. That's it. Go through the example, students. Look at the first example. How many values are given here? 1 or 2 values? There's only one single value, right? Xi value is given. Find the modal marks. Everything is messed up. Not arranged in order. Mixed. Arrange in ascending order. First step. This is what I explained. Which one is repeated maximum number of time? Tell me, students, which is repeated? 25. Can you see the answer 25? Is it clear? Okay, they might ask you one question. They'll tell you to find in MCQ. In MCQ, if they ask you mode minus median, what's the answer for mode minus median, student? What is mode value? Mode is 25. Same question, what is median? How do you find median? What's the concept for median? Find the value of n. How many terms are there? 14. If it is even number, what's the formula for even? 1 by 2, not n by 2, 1 by 2 into, correct, n by 2 plus 14 into 1 by 2 into 14 divided by 2 is plus 8th term. What is 7th term? 25 plus 26. 25 plus 26 is 51. 51 divided by 2 is 25.5. 25.5. Okay, they might ask median is greater. So they would ask median minus mode, students. Median minus mode. What's the answer? Or they might ask what is the difference between median and mode? 25.5 minus 25. What's the answer? 0. Fine. Any doubts? Median, mode, mean? All of you understood? Shall we try the next one? Not, they might give one more type. Over another 20 minutes. Fine. We have to somehow complete it. Mode is done. Median is done. Don't write anything. Don't write. Just listen, students. Listen. We'll solve questions tomorrow. First thing. They might give you same question. They'll ask you to find mode, median, and mean for 3 marks. From past 3-4 years, they stopped asking simple question, but still I'm telling you all. What if they ask mean? What's the formula for mean? Sum of all observation divided by number of observations. Add everything. Only mean will take lot of time because all these numbers are very big, students. It takes lot of time to add and divide. And we know mode is very easy. Mode is 25. Median I showed you all the calculation. We got 25.5. Complete all three, you'll get 3 marks. This is one type of question when single value is given. Okay, Joanna, are you listening? Cherisha, Joanna, Tanishka, Naomi. Okay, next. One value is given because I can hear only Ivania. Ivania is only responding and sometimes Lemula. Next. Even others might respond, but because of network issues, students, I'm not able to hear. Look at example 2. There are two values, x and f. X value is 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, they've already given. Look at the table. F value is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What are the things we need to find here? Find. Read the question. Mode and. Tell me, students. Find mode and median. For median, we always need cumulative frequency. Whenever they ask us to find median or ogive graph, what are the two things required for median and ogive? We always need frequency. Why cumulative frequency? Only after finding cumulative frequency, what is n value? N is equals to 29. 29 is odd or even? Odd. What is median value? Median is equals to 29 plus 1 divided by. What is 30 divided by 2? But 15 is not the answer. What we have to do? Where does 15 lie? That's the reason I took example question. It is very easy to understand. From 12 to 17, 15 lies. Which answer I have to take? 17 answer. What's the answer? 30. Mode is very easy. For mode, we don't take cumulative frequency. Okay. Mode, we don't take cumulative. That's the reason I teach. I'll tell you all to go through the textbook questions, students. It is very easy to solve. Whatever I explain, plus the textbook questions, 100%. You'll be able to solve 100% all the questions. Next. For mode, we don't take cumulative frequency. For mode, only this table is enough. Tell me f value which is repeated. F stands for frequency. The meaning of frequency is which is repeated more number of time. Which value is repeated more number of time? 1, 4, 7, 5, 9 or 3. Which number is greater? 9. So for 9, what's the answer? For 9, the answer is 14. Is it clear? All of you understood the first question, example question? Even this, rare, very rare of asking. They will ask only graph question. I'll teach that later. First, go through this, students. I'll give you all 2 minutes time. Go through this table, this calculation. This is how you're supposed to write. Since the frequency corresponding to 14, all this is not required. You can write maximum frequency. Maximum frequency is 9. So mode is equals to 14. Copy this statement, all of you. Maximum frequency is 9. So mode is 14. Whatever they have written, I've just simplified that. Maximum frequency is 9. F stands for frequency. Therefore, mode is 14. So mode you get from the question itself, table itself. For median, we have taken cumulative frequency for median. Is it clear, students? Did you all understand? All of you understood? Okay. In the same question, what if they ask mean question? Mean. If two values are there, what is the formula? Direct method. What are the three methods we have? All of you will respond. What are the three methods? Step deviation. In the direct is very easy. For direct method, what are the two things required? Xi and divided by summation of. We don't need cumulative frequency. Remember, cumulative frequency is only for median ogive. Write it somewhere or keep repeating when you start this chapter. Median ogive. Median and ogive graph. For median and ogive, you need cumulative frequency, student. Median and ogive. Next. Just take xi, fi. How do you solve this question? What's the third table we need? Xi into fi. What is the first value we get, students? 10 ones are 10. Second value, 11 into 4 is? Respond, all of you all. Why you are silent? See, I'll take care. Fi. 11. Next, 44. Sorry, 10, 44 next. 84, right? And you are now to find mean, right? Mean. Look at that is what they have given in the third question. Can you see the third one? Distribution given below obtained by 25 students. All that is not required. What are we supposed to find here, students? Mean, median, and mode. Okay, mean and median, we'll do it later. Tell me mode. Looking at this table, which value is repeated more? Number of students. Check the second one. Which is repeated more? 6 or 9? 9 is repeated, right? 9. So what is the maximum marks obtained? Mode is equals to 6. Can you see the answer below? Last. And for median, what is required, students? For median, what is required? You need cumulative frequency. Respond, all of you all. For median, we need cumulative frequency. And for cumulative frequency, what is the rule? You have to arrange it in ascending or descending order for cumulative frequency. For cumulative frequency, it is always ascending order. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is already arranged. Even if it is not arranged, we need to arrange it, students. Is the concept clear? All of you will respond. Okay, I'll give you all 5 minutes time. Just go through this. Whoever wants, practice it. Look at it. Marks obtained, number of students, cumulative frequency. The first three are taken for median. Median. I'll give 10 minutes time. After that, I'll solve. Next. They have asked us even to find mean. Can you see for mean they have created an f of x column? Yes. Third, fourth column is for median. So I'll write the columns here. First column, second column, fourth column for mean. First column, second column, third column for median. And for median, the rule is cumulative frequency and ascending order. Cumulative frequency, ascending order. Even for mode, you have to keep it in ascending order. So any question, arrange in ascending order, student. First point, arrange in ascending order. Okay, I'll tell you one thing. 10 minutes. First, you do within 1 or 2 minutes, go through the table. Next, take 5 minutes and try to do it. Try to solve. Okay, I'll give you all 10 minutes time. Will you all complete this? Will you all try one question? Yes, all of you will try this. I'll just be back. Keep solving. Yes, students, all of you will completed. Done. Yeah, respond. You'll understand. Did you all understand this? So look at the rules, students. Once again, just remember the rules. Other things, also a lot of questions. For median, mode. For these two things, ascending order is must. Ascending order. For median, ascending order plus cumulative frequency. Okay. For median, ascending order plus cumulative frequency is required. For mean, let it be in any order you can solve, but preferably even this one ascending order. If it is an ascending order, it is very easy. Okay, so let me take whether it is median, mode or mean, students. Remember this concept. You have to arrange in what? You have to arrange them in ascending order. Fine. Then for median, we need cumulative frequency. For mode and mean, we don't need cumulative frequency. This is the calculation part. And for mean, we have three concepts. Direct method, assume mean method, step deviation method. Okay, direct method, assume mean method, step deviation. Until and unless they ask you all assume mean method and step deviation. Okay, assume mean method and step deviation method, you don't have to solve. Always use direct method. Fine. Mariana, you want? Over, Mariana. 2 minutes. We'll end the class. Is Mariana online? Can you respond? All of you understood this, students? See, last one is graph, students. Graph I'll explain tomorrow, related to graph. Look at the question. We have two types of questions, graph. So from question 1 up to question 7, up to question 6, no need to draw graph. Up to question 7. For 8, 9, 10, 11, we need graph. Okay.